Welcome back to the channel, my fellow Salem addicts. Today is Saturday, and let me tell you, it is a beautiful day to just sit down, grab a massive cup of coffee, and scream about everything happening on our favorite soap. Because wow, these upcoming June 29 to July 3 episodes have me absolutely spinning. Let's just dive right into this mess, because I have opinions. I cannot believe they are doing this with Titan. I mean, I am sitting here staring at these spoilers, and my mind is just racing. Philip and Xander teaming up? And for what? To figure out who secretly paid off the massive Titan loan. Like, wait, what? Who just has that kind of cash lying around to bail out a massive corporate conglomerate? I have been watching since 2015. And I have seen some wild corporate takeovers. But this secret benefactor thing is driving me insane. But honestly, I kinda love seeing Philip and Xander forced to work together. Remember when they tried this dynamic years ago, and they literally wanted to strangle each other over the CEO chair? Yeah, didn't work then either. But now they are desperate. The legacy of Victor Kiriakis is hanging by a thread. And these two knuckleheads are completely blindsided by Wednesday. I am betting my bottom dollar that the person who paid off that loan is someone completely unhinged. Am I the only one who thinks Vivian Alamain could be behind this? I mean, who else would want to hold Titan hostage like this, just to mess with Victor's heirs? But wait, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's talk about Monday, June 29. Because while Philip and Xander are running around playing corporate detectives, EJ DiMera is out here dropping massive bombshells. EJ shocks Johnny by spilling a secret, and I am terrified. Is it about the Coriseal drugs? Is it about Xander and Kristen? We know EJ has been cornering Xander about his hookup with Kristen, and he is just so petty and vindictive right now. I know some people are loving this ruthless EJ era, but personally, I am exhausted by him. He just can't let anyone be happy, and Johnny is already dealing with so much right now. Why would EJ dump more trauma on his son? It makes no sense. EJ has a long history of ruining the lives of the people he supposedly loves. Just look at what he did to Sammy for years. I am so worried for Johnny. Speaking of Johnny, we have to talk about Chanel. Oh my God. You guys, Chanel is finally starting her breast cancer treatment on Monday. I am so relieved, but I am also an emotional wreck over this. Chanel downplaying her biopsy results earlier this month was so hard to watch. She is pregnant. She is terrified. And she has been trying to carry the weight of the world on her shoulders. And Paulina hasn't even been able to fully focus on her because of the whole Abe and Lexie disaster. I just want to reach through the screen and give Chanel a massive hug. Thank God she is finally getting the medical help she needs. But knowing this show, they are going to drag out the complications with the pregnancy. I am dreading it. But I am also here for the amazing acting Raven Bowens is about to give us. She has been knocking it out of the park. And speaking of the Carver family drama, I am sorry, but I cannot handle Lexie hiding things from Abe anymore. On Wednesday, Lexie is hiding something major, and we all know exactly what it is. The super serum 2 is failing. Doctor. Rolf's booster shot was a total bust, and Lexie's fatal neurological symptoms are coming back. She is dying again. Why would they bring her back just to kill her off again? I am so mad. Abe has been through enough. He was just forced into this incredibly awkward situation with Paulina at the Juneteenth celebration, feeling so guilty about his anniversary, and now he is going to have to watch Lexie die all over again? This is emotional torture. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. But I also can't look away because James Reynolds and Nikki Crawford are acting their faces off. They are making me cry every single episode. Okay, back to the point. Tuesday, June 30. We have Chad confiding in Julie, and honestly, this is the wholesome content I need right now. Chad and Julie always have such a sweet, grounded dynamic. Ever since Abigail died, Julie has really stepped up as a maternal figure for Chad, and with Doug passing, they share this profound grief. I bet he is talking to her about his growing feelings for Belle Black, or maybe the terrifying Stefano chessboard mystery. That missing pawn is still giving me nightmares, by the way. But while Chad is getting solid advice, poor Tate is over here trying to make Holly smile. And honestly, good luck, kid. Holly is a complete mess. She has been collapsing. She is paranoid that Sophia Choi is still alive, and Amy Choi is breathing down her neck. I mean, Tate is trying so hard to be the good boyfriend, but Holly's trauma is just too deep right now. By Thursday, they take a trip down memory lane, which usually means someone is about to get kidnapped or have a total breakdown. And let's not forget the whole drug crisis. Brady is setting out on a new mission for Sarah on Tuesday, and by Thursday, Sarah has new information for him. They are digging deep into the tainted Coriseal drugs that killed Destiny. And where does this lead? To EJ. On Thursday, EJ finds a major problem on Smith Island. Yes, Smith Island. Remember when Smith Island was just a place for romantic cabin getaways, Beau and Hope moments, and the occasional hostage situation? Now it's apparently ground zero for a massive pharmaceutical cover-up. EJ is scrambling because Johnny and Brady are getting too close to the truth. If EJ is responsible for those tainted drugs hitting the streets of Salem, he is going to lose everything. And honestly, I kind of want to see him fall. He deserves it after how he's been treating everyone. Now, let's pivot to the absolute chaos that is the Salem dating scene right now. Javi and Leo come to an agreement on Tuesday. I'm sorry, but Javi needs to run. EJ Devereaux literally warned him about Leo Stark. Leo is toxic, he is manipulative, and he will ruin Javi's life. But no, Javi is apparently sticking around. And on Wednesday, his new boyfriend Gus has questions. Who the heck is Gus? Is this a love triangle? Because if Leo is involved, it's going to be a messy, dramatic disaster. And Gwen is there for Leo, which just proves that these two schemers are never going to change. They are probably plotting something together, especially since Gwen is also commiserating with Kristen on Monday over a common enemy. Is the enemy Xander? Is it EJ? Whoever it is, they better watch their back, because Gwen and Kristen together is a recipe for absolute destruction. I am actually terrified of what those two women could accomplish if they put their twisted minds together. And can we talk about Kate stunning Gabby on Wednesday? Gabby's apology tour has been a complete and utter failure, and I am living for it. Gaby tried to bribe Liam to leave town. Ariana found out. Philip dumped her, and now she is just spiraling. Kate probably tells her to back off or deliver some brutal truth bomb that leaves Gabby speechless. I mean, Kate and Gabby have hated each other for years, and Kate is dealing with her own massive life implosion right now since Roman found out about her lawsuit trap against Johnny. Kate has nothing left to lose, so she is probably taking her anger out on Gabby. And honestly, Gabby deserves it. She played stupid games, and now she is winning stupid prizes. Thursday also brings us some serious Stephanie and Alex drama. Stephanie vents to Kayla, and I am just sitting here like, girl, you pulled a gun on an innocent person. What is there to vent about? You are the problem. I know she has PTSD from the Owen Kent kidnapping, but she has completely lost the plot. She had to agree to Joy's demand to stay away from baby Kelsey because she is a literal danger to society right now. And while Stephanie is crying to her mom, Joy is doing her best to distract Alex. And we all know what distract means in soap language. Alex and Joy are totally going to hook up. They are bonding over the baby. Alex's marriage is in shambles, and Joy is right there playing the supportive baby mama. I am calling it right now. Alex and Joy are going to be the next big couple, and Stephanie is going to end up in Bayview. I never thought I would say this, but I am actually rooting for Joy. At least she isn't waving loaded firearms around Salem. But let's end the week on a positive note, because Friday, July 3, actually has some happy moments. The Carvers and the Prices gather to celebrate little Trey's first birthday. Oh my gosh, finally some joy for Johnny and Chanel. After everything they have been through with the cancer diagnosis and the DiMera family drama, they deserve to just eat some cake and celebrate their beautiful family. It's going to be so bittersweet though, because we know Lexie is secretly dying and Paulina is heartbroken over Abe. But for one day, I just hope they can all smile for the baby. Of course, EJ has to ruin the vibe by giving Johnny an unexpected request. Is he going to ask Johnny to take the fall for the Coriseal mess? Or maybe he wants Johnny to take over DiMera Enterprises completely so EJ can focus on covering his tracks on Smith Island. Whatever it is, I hope Johnny tells him to shove it. Johnny has a pregnant wife fighting cancer. He does not need his father's toxic corporate drama right now. And finally, Marlena reveals her fears to Belle on Friday. This has to be about Stefano. That missing pawn from the chessboard is haunting Marlena, and I don't blame her. Stefano tortured her for decades. The idea that he left some final, twisted game for her to play from beyond the grave is chilling. It is making me so nostalgic for the old days of the show, but it is also giving me major anxiety. But you know what isn't giving me anxiety? Jada and Sean finally giving in to their feelings. Yes, I have been shipping them so hard. They have been flirting and bonding for weeks, and it is about time they just kissed already. Sean deserves some happiness after everything, and Jada is just the coolest, most grounded woman in Salem. I am so here for this romance. So, there you have it. Next week is going to be an absolute roller coaster of corporate espionage, medical tragedies, and messy romances. I am going to be glued to my screen, yelling at these characters like they can actually hear me. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Who do you think paid off the Titan loan? Is Lexie really going to die again? And are you Team Stephanie or Team Joy? Drop your thoughts below because I need to talk about this with people who understand my obsession.